So just looking some things here off the Euro, and start with tonight. See a little disturbance going through the upper Great Lakes into southern Canada, and that actually is having a little bit of effect on far northern Indiana and far northern Ohio, maybe even near the Detroit area, and on up into the New York, Pennsylvania, and up in that area. There is, take a look at radar here. We actually do have some development of showers and thunderstorms up north, but as been the case, they're mostly very largely disorganized, and they're already putting outflow boundaries out and becoming outflow dominant pretty quickly. So some heavy rains up north tonight, going into northwest Ohio. Severe weather is still very low. Look around the Indy, pretty much the same same old outflow boundaries we've had for forever now, and just those afternoon and evening thunderstorms put out little boundaries, then they die too. So very hot and humid. Heat indices approaching 100 again in some areas, and that's unfortunately where we're going to be for the time being. Now I'm going to flip the modeling here a little bit forward. Look at that big trough there off the California coast. Pretty interesting there. But as I flip it forward, you can see this what catches your eye is the blue up north. And that little blue up there up north is another trough that's going to come down and actually kind of retrograde back westward. And of course, along this boundary, we're going to have the same old potential for rain, a few thunderstorms, a strong storm or two, basically your summertime stuff. And this is going to back up into the Ohio Valley as we go into this weekend. And we're actually going to have some pretty lower temperatures, lower dew points. It's actually going to feel quite nice, but it's not going to last, because look what's out to the west. Here comes that big ridge once again up to 594 decameters. That is a full board summertime ridge. And, well, I hope I pressed the right button. And as you can see it edges back in, but then we kind of get another bit of troughing going on, and this looks kind of interesting right here. I'm not sure how accurate this is going to be at this point in time, but something to look out toward mid-month. Want to see if this actually ends up happening. Let's take a look at the GFS. The 18Z was the last run. Let's see if they got the 12 in here right now. Okay, we'll work with the 12. Again, there's the trough coming down this weekend, heat bidding back in, and then you see the kind of another little trough coming down as we go on into the middle of the month. So, could this be a taste of fall? And right here, you can see that one even has kind of a good little tilt to it right there. Kind of looking a little bit more fun. Look at that up there. If that's right, that's a powerful trough up there, up into Canada. But could we be seeing, oh, looky here. Look out west. Look at this trough. I know it's GFS 384. It'll change on every run. But could we be seeing potentially the first hints of a change, of some fall? Let's look at that from a wind standpoint. There's the weekend disturbance coming down. See a decently strong jet, but most of the dynamics as some dynamics come down, the instability won't quite be there. So I'm not looking for a lot of severe weather or anything with this nature. But the ridge does get pushed back to the west, and the jet does kind of start to dive down on us here a little bit. So could this be a long overdue pattern change? Don't know, but we're definitely going to keep a watch on this. And going back to the other posts, the National Hurricane Center is still watching this area off the coast of Africa. Latest update: large area showers and storms over the far eastern Atlantic, south of the Cabo Verde Islands, is associated with the tropical wave. System has changed little. Environmental conditions appear conducive for gradual development in the next several days. What moves westward to west northwest at 10 to 15 or 15 to 20 miles an hour across the eastern and central tropical Atlantic. A depression could form by the middle to the latter portion of this week before environmental conditions become less favorable by this weekend. And of course, as we showed you some of the modeling on that, except for the H-Wharf that went absolute bat crazy over it, most of the modeling does not develop this significantly at this point in time. But it's something to watch. As you can see, the tropical wave train is active again, and some of that stable air has been kind of affecting the tropics to this point is beginning to let up just in time because we're getting ready to enter the peak of the hurricane season. So we'll keep a watch out for this and those cooler temperatures in the long run.